Hi, this is Lisa with Coping with Yarn, and today is Mental Health Monday. Look at my first cucumbers that we grew. Isn't that freaking huge? And this looks like one of those big movie pickles. We planted, I'm going to show you my garden. We planted two types of cucumbers, and I think this is the pickle one. Remember those pickles that they sell at the movie theaters? Yum, 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 yum. I used to love them. And of course, I have a visitor. Hi, Mooney. Hi, honey. She heard me come out here, and so she had to come and say hello. Okay, let's go on a tour of our garden. Okay, so this is our tomato plant, and I love the smell of the tomatoes. So how this connects with mental health is this is a good hobby to have, and it's a good feeling of being able to take care of yourself and to grow something and make something that this is like an accomplishment. So that's our tomato plant. And then my husband just put in this little brick area, and he put drip tube in for the plants. And this is cilantro that I'm growing. And it tastes good. This is the first time we ever grew cilantro. We eat this, or we give it to the guinea pigs. This is also good for mindfulness, being one with nature and pulling weeds and taking care of stuff. And later on, we're going to talk about sleep hygiene too today. So I don't know. Like, I know this is cilantro. Is this cilantro too? Like the beginnings of it when it blooms? I don't know. All I remember is seeing this, and it tastes good. Well, I haven't tasted this part, but this part tastes good. Tastes like cilantro. Okay. And then these are about to bloom, and I think these are our sweet peppers that we're growing. And this is our cherry tomatoes. And see, look at our little cherry tomatoes growing. They're so cute. And then this right here, I think it's a bell pepper. I think we're growing some bell peppers right here. Oh, I gotta pluck that little weed out. And then this is our cucumbers. So I showed you the first two. Oh, that doesn't look so good. Something happened right there. This side looks good though. And so we have two different cucumbers here. Look at look at the little baby one right there growing. See the little baby one? Okay, and I think this is another sweet pepper that, oh, look at, it's so cute. Do you see how little that is? Okay, it's a growing. And now we have our tomato plant, or other tomato plant. And this, we actually grew from seed. And the other one wasn't from seed. I don't see any tomatoes yet. Just pluck off but they're about to bloom. No tomatoes yet, but the ones from the seeds take forever before they bloom. I could show you a picture of the dog, of Happy taking a poo, but I won't. I won't show you the little dog run. Okay. Okay, so the first part of the sleep hygiene that I was about to go into stopped filming, and it cut me off, and then I couldn't even find it because I think I did not have enough storage. So sorry about that if it doesn't seem to be too smooth of a transition. But we will be talking about sleep hygiene today for Mental Health Monday. And with the sleep hygiene, you just have to think about what habits you are willing to change and what you aren't, and if it's worth it to you. All right, so I'm going to put this at the beginning of the other video because the other video I just start talking. Okay. Sorry about that. The phone just shut off for no reason. I myself like to stay up late. But okay. But like I've been finding myself not sleeping very well, so I am trying to, take Benadryl or whatever just to get to sleep earlier in the evening. Just so I can get more sleep. So be consistent. Allow time. Allow yourself 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Allow that time for yourself. I can easily get more. if I just sleep in, and then I can easily get 10 hours of sleep. If I do everything right. Okay, so create a relaxing bedtime routine. Whether that be a warm bath or, even yoga, like a light stretching exercise or yoga, or like that progressive muscle relaxation technique I showed you. That would be a good bedtime routine. You could do some deep breathing to soothing music. My daughter likes, what puts her to sleep is she listens to Bob Ross. So she'll just put the video on and put the phone down and then just listen to his voice, and she goes to sleep that way. Or try reading a book. I know when I was studying, when I was in college and I was studying, I fell asleep a lot of times reading a book. So read a boring book. Read something that's not, read a boring book. If you really are sleep deprived. Turn off electronic devices before you go to bed. So they say not to have your, turn off your phone and all that, because little messages pop on and you can hear it. So just turn it down. Turn it all the way down where you don't hear YouTube messages come on or notifications or email notifications. And sometimes, because these devices, they emit a blue light, and that energizes your brain. And so try not to have those devices around you and turn them off. Okay, so one of those things that I was telling you about that that you might have to change in the daytime are exercise regularly. So going for a walk in the daytime, it could even be right early in the morning. The actual daylight will help you get into a good sleep habit and a good sleep cycle. But if you can't exercise outside, fine, that's fine. Exercise alone will help in itself. But avoid exercising 1 or 2 hours before you sleep, though, because if you exercise, it will energize you right before, and you will have a hard time going to sleep. Okay, so if sleep really means a lot, then try exercising more. and limiting caffeine. Now that's the thing that you have to think about, if it's worth it or not. With me, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning last week, and I wasn't even remotely tired. And I was like, oh, I'm in trouble. I can easily stay awake all night, and I don't want to do that. Because I'm a bear. If I don't get sleep, or if my blood sugar drops, you don't want to be around me. I'm just grumpy. And, a lot of mental health issues, you know what? If you just rest and eat, relax and eat, you'll feel better a lot of the times. Or it will help. When I worked at the boys' home, we had the boys eat like 3 meals and 3 snacks, just so that blood sugar, the lowering of the blood sugar would not be an option. So caffeine can last 3 to 7 hours depending on how fast you metabolize caffeine and how much you drink and how much your body is used to it. So for me, I figured out, I'm like, why is it 2 o'clock in the morning and I'm like hyper? That's not good. And it's because my husband was sweet and came home, and he had gotten off work at 4, and he swung by the store and got us a couple of drinks of energy, or no, it was a coffee drink, some kind of Starbucks energy coffee drink or something like that. And it was good, but because I had it at 4 o'clock at night, it just kept me up. And because I'm only used to drinking 2 cups of coffee in the morning, the extra one at 4 I wasn't used to, and so it really affected me. And I thought, that's why. So when I think back of what did I do to, why did I stay up? Oh, this is why. And so you got to problem solve. Also, you know what? You want to make your sleep environment work for you. So a dark, cool environment is the best. It's the best for sleeping. They say like 60 to 67 degrees is optimal for sleeping. Obviously lately, yesterday, it was 114 degrees. Today, 111. Like, the lowest our air conditioning will go down is 75, so it's going to be a little hard. But, that's why we have a fan. And so I slept just fine last night because I had the fan on, and we have, and we had an extra fan going to make it cool in here. We also have blackout curtains. Now these are wonderful. Especially, they're awesome. They help you sleep in. I can sleep in so easily. But when I'm not working, like, I could just sleep in so easily. So if the morning light bothers you, get blackout curtains. I think I got these at Walmart. If, like your partner snores or whatever, put some earplugs in, get a little eye mask if you don't want to do it is cheaper to do an eye mask other than a blackout curtain. But the blackout curtains are so wonderful. Oh, look at this little baby. Oh, Happy's getting jealous because I petted Dexter. You see yarn coming out of my closet. Hi, babies. Oh, I know. Anyways, what was I saying? An eye mask. See, I can't do eye masks because I don't like something on me. But I make sure that my pillow is just right. We love our mattress. We have a good mattress. My daughter wasn't sleeping well. So we got her a new mattress, and then she sleeps so much better in her bed now because the mattress is better. So let's see what else. Oh, okay. So they say only come into your room, like don't videotape in your room on your bed. Save it for the bow chicka bow bow and for sleep only. And that's what they say. That's all. You shouldn't play the whatever that is over there. Games, and you shouldn't watch TV in bed, but bow chicka bow bow and sleeping is all you should do. Limit napping or avoid it if you do not need it. So if you do, I mean, there are days when like I didn't sleep well and I got up early for work and I was just so tired. There are days that I would just fall asleep, but make sure it's only 30 minutes or less for a nap. Avoid late in the afternoon naps because then you'll just be up all night and yada yada. Also manage your stress. Write down your worries or journal before you go to bed. Journal, get everything out. Make a to-do list and prioritize what you need to do for the next day and the rest of the week too. And that just takes away all the worry out of everything. And you know what else I heard works wonderful is a weighted blanket. My mom and dad report that they just got like a weighted blanket a couple months ago, and they are sleeping so much better because of it. And I think it's because of that comfort, and it lessens anxiety. And well, I know it does for people on the spectrum too, on the autism spectrum. Weighted blankets and weighted backpacks and weighted stuffed animals are good for kiddos. Oh, and adults with autism too. So we know it works. It relieves stress. Yeah. If you go to bed and you find that, and it's been 20 minutes and you can't get to sleep, get out of bed and go do something until you're sleepy. Just keep doing things. And reading is a big one. Read. Sometimes crochet can put me to sleep, but sometimes it'll keep me awake. If I have a project and I'm like, oh, I gotta get this done. I mean, on Christmas, one time I literally stayed up all night on Christmas Eve trying to get crochet stuff done. I stayed up all night and it was weird. I don't know. Anyways, yeah. Those are just suggestions. Take some, leave others. Just food for thought. What is worth it to you or not? You know, it seems like exercise in outside time is a big stress reliever and helps sleep too. So it seems like that is just something important to do, is to get out every day, even if it's to go out to your garden and look at it and play in your garden for a while. Just getting that extra vitamin D helps, from the sun, helps depression. And I don't know, I think it just does something for your soul. Getting out there and getting grounded and working with the soil. And so take a walk. Take your little doggy poos for a walk. Go garden. Walk around for 30 minutes every day. Try to. And I know I should. I haven't in a while. I haven't been feeling good, but it was nice going out there and showing you guys the garden. So, okay. Love you guys. Take care. Be good.